Let's talk about the everydayability of the Leica M10 and the Leica Q3. If you want to have the quick answer, the Q3 is definitely better for everyday life. But let's start with the factors about the M10. The good thing about the M10 is that it's, at least with my 35mm 1.4 from Vogtländer, it's a really slim package. It does fit into pretty much every bag and it's nice and compact, but still quite heavy for this little thing. Always, when you pick it up, it's like, okay, I got something in my hands right there. Image quality from the sensor, 24 megapixels. It's pretty much amazing. Of course, it depends on the lens you use, but my very old Vogtländer, as you can see here in these images, does a pretty good job. So that's really nice. And what I like as well is that you're forced to slow down. Since you have manual focus only, you can't just snap away all the time if you actually want something to be in focus and you want some bokeh. If you want to go f16 or f12 or 10, then that works as well. But usually if you have an M camera, like an M model, then you want to take your time with your images. On the other hand, if you're really into the focus, you can really be quick. But this is the point where the M10 loses some of its everydayability. Because if you want to have this kind of vibe, the style in the images that I like, I need to use both hands mostly. But what I like to do is, I'm going to use my phone as an example, I just like really quickly pulling it out of my pocket, doing my snap, and then putting it away again. This doesn't work with the M10. Also, if I have my hands full and I'm out with friends and they have a cool moment, it's just really difficult to pull it out of the pocket and then do some quick snaps from an angle, like maybe like this. If you walk next to each other, like to shoot them behind you, which is really difficult like that. Or I just need to turn around and then everyone sees me in action, and I do some photos, and the moment changes through that. It's not that natural anymore. So that's why it's kind of limiting in that way. It's everydayability. And also, I don't like that it has a 70 centimeters close focus distance. That's the thing that I really don't like. If I have anything in front of me, I can't just take a photo of that. If I have something in my hand, I can't just do this. That's not possible. I need to do this to get it in focus. And if I want to have it kind of bigger, I need to crop it down. And I do like taking just things that I have in front of me, be it my food or even people or like some details, you know? It's really difficult to capture details with the M10. Like close stuff, you know? So this is where it does lose some points. And if video's a thing for you, if you want to take some high quality videos here and there, well, you just can't because it doesn't record video. Is it different with the M11? I'm not sure right now. So from the start, I really liked the M10, but these are the points for me where it really loses its everydayability. Just from that standpoint, I mean, it's a whole vibe to have to focus manually and use the rangefinder and everything. That's a whole vibe for itself, and I love it, okay? Don't get me wrong, but everydayability means something different for me here. So if you look at the Q3 right now, these very points, it's stellar at that. If you look at the close focus distance, it has, 30 centimeter, which is quite basic. If you want to have that on the M10 though, you have to get a certain lens that is 8,000 euros, which is insane for me. So the close focus distance on the Q3 is amazing. It's 30 centimeters on basic, and you can even use the macro mode and get it even closer, and it does have 60 megapixels, like the M11. And if you then crop in, you get insanely close to your subject, which is really impressive. That's definitely not necessary for every day, but to be able to take some snaps of things that you have right in front of you, that's really nice. And I do like taking some videos from here and there. I even shot this video right here, my review of the 15 Pro Max 48 megapixel sensor, entirely on the Q3. And it's super cute, this little package, and it's really handy to monitor yourself on the phone. It's really nice. If that's the only camera you have with you, you can create some serious content with that. And then I think from my feeling, the Q3 is lighter than the M10. The autofocus is pretty good. It's not on the level of my old R6, but it is pretty good. And I think the fixed lens of 28mm is superb. It's really, really nice. I mean, let's just look at these images right here and basically speak for themselves. So having really used both cameras for quite some time now, the Q3 is the definite winner in this one. If you want a super high-end everyday camera, the Q3 is the one for you. If you want to have it more budget-friendly, then it's certainly the Fujifilm X100 series. I think the X100 4 to 6 are really amazing for everyday stuff. And if you want to just post things on social media and stuff, these cameras totally do it. You really don't need a Q3 for that. But if budget is not a thing, or you just really want German engineered craftsmanship, then here you go. The Q3 is for you. And with that, have a wonderful one. Hope you enjoyed this little episode and this beautiful view right here. Wish you a great evening, and then hope to see you soon.